Take a look at this. Too quick? Have another look. Well, I'm sure you spotted that it's an Audi, but you'll need to look longer and harder to see that it's the all-new A4. So let's do just that as we ring the changes. Competition in the premium saloon sector is fierce, so the improvements to the new A4 need to be substantial, just to ensure it doesn't lose ground to rivals like the new Jaguar XE, let alone propel it to the very top of the class. The design is clearly evolution rather than revolution, so if you didn't like the last one, then this new A4 is unlikely to convert you into an Audi fan. Nonetheless, the saloon aesthetic is clean and elegant, and aerodynamically very smooth indeed. There's a choice of petrol and diesel engines on offer, but we're driving the top-of-the-range 3-litre TDI in S-Line trim. It's fitted with a Tiptronic gearbox and Quattro all-wheel drive, which gives you that extra sense of security on greasy roads. Dynamically speaking, the BMW 3 Series is widely acknowledged as the car to beat in this sector. And while the A4 doesn't quite manage that, it does get very close indeed. But when it comes to refinement, the Audi is just about the best there is. With a meaty 272 horsepower and 600 Nm of torque on tap, this car is the consummate cruiser, gobbling up motorway miles with the minimum of fuss and just the faintest hum from the engine bay thanks to excellent sound insulation, backed up by our test car's optional acoustic glazing. The cabin truly is a masterclass in interior design. The level of detail is quite extraordinary, from the choice of trim and materials through to the resistance of every wheel and switch, and ultimately to the visual drama of the digital virtual cockpit. It's more spacious than most in its class, with ample room for full-sized adults in the rear and a 480-litre boot, which expands to 965 if you fold the rear seats. That's more than the XE can manage and a match for the 3 Series. The A4 scores top marks in the latest Euro NCAP crash tests, thanks to an extensive array of standard safety kit. But if you start raiding the options list, beware. There are many tempting items and they quickly add up. If you like to keep a lid on running costs, then the 150 horsepower 2-litre diesel Ultra model is the one for you. With sub 100 grams per kilometre CO2 emissions, it's both tax efficient and economical. But even if you opt for this high-powered all-wheel drive version, you could hardly be disappointed with 134 grams per kilometre and around 55 miles per gallon, especially for a car that can hit 60 miles per hour from rest in a fraction over 5 seconds. So it's larger yet lighter, more efficient yet better to drive, but outwardly it still looks rather like the old one, so Audi may struggle to secure many conquest sales. But should you choose to step inside and experience the new A4 from behind the wheel, prepare to be seduced.